So, have you got the full scouting report on Lucas Lorenzo for us?
Yes, I do actually. I was able to obtain some footage from games and also some exclusive footage we captured from one of Lorenzo's most recent training sessions over in Fulham. Do you want to take a look at this?
Yes, of course. Please show me the footage.
Yes, sir. Right here. Take a look. I have all you need.
Very interesting. You can tell he's very young and inexperienced, but he has potential. I've seen players like him before at his age. He reminds me a lot of Iker Casillas. You know what? Book me a flight to England. I want to see this kid for myself. Thanks for the scouting report. We'll be talking to you soon.
January is here, the transfer window is here, and I've been asked what I want to do if teams offer for me. Am I going to leave? Am I going to stay? And so far, all I've been telling the press and news is that I like it here at Fulham and that I would love to remain here till at least the end of the season. I'm in no rush to move to a big club just yet. Even in hearing the news that some big clubs are eyeing me and see the potential that I have, I still love it here at Fulham, and I at least want to remain here for an entire season. But will my opinion change if I get a big contract offer placed right in front of me? We'll see in the future. But for now, guys, we're here in the FA Cup, the first time in my career that I'm going to be playing a game here in this competition. Of course, we're competing in the Premier League. We have been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. So this is, the last cup we are going to be competing in this season here with Fulham, and it's one that I would love to make a good run in. We'll see what we can do, but in this game, we're taking on a team who is in the Football League. I'm not sure which one they're in, the Championship, Football League 1 or 2, really unsure. But we're going to be getting into this game right here, and I really do got to say, you guys are absolute legends. In the last episode, we had like 1,000 likes and almost like 10,000 views within the first hour. You guys are absolutely loving this career mode. And what do you guys think about the sort of different dialogues we're doing in this career mode? I'm trying to make this career mode, about the player Lucas Lorenzo, but bring in other pieces. So like with the most recent storyline, we're talking with like Real Madrid scout and assistant manager. Is that something you guys want to continue seeing, or should it just be focusing, or should we just be focusing on Lucas Lorenzo? Let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comment section. Let's get into this game. Smash a like if you guys want to see another one of these tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna keep uploading this series as long as you guys hit 1,000 or 2,000 likes. I mean, I never thought I'd be asking for 2,000 likes, but you guys have just been smashing it, and you guys are legends, man. So keep smashing that like button, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying this series. As you can see in this first half, there were a lot of chances, and we're making a lot of saves, trying to keep that clean sheet here. We need to continue to perform well here at Fulham to keep this starting job. That was going to be, guys, for the first half. 0-0 is the score here in this FA Cup match. We really want to get the win here. We do not want this thing to end in like a 0-0 result, because I'd rather not play the replay match if it ends in a tie. But we'll see what happens here in the second half, guys. Anything could really happen, and starting things out. Finally, the first chance of the game falls to Fulham, and it hits off the post. That was basically our first shot of the game, and we were unable to convert. Here, 69th minute, some passing from Sheffield in the box. You've got to be kidding me. We concede this goal in this one. It could have very well knocked us out of the competition. We fall behind, guys, 1-0. And again, I know so many people, when I do these career modes, I love making goalkeeper career modes. They're actually quite fun to play, but so many people will just roast me down below in the comments if I concede like 1 or 2 goals. You gotta remember, we're not very high rated at this point in the career mode. I'm very new to this game mode. And also, guys, well, we're a goalkeeper. We're not going to keep clean sheets every game. That's just how things work. But look at this, guys. My attackers are helping me out here, getting the equalizer in the 74th minute. That's what we love to see, boys. There's going to be 1-1. Callas right there scoring the goal for Fulham. It is going to be 1-1. And our hopes of staying alive in this competition are very much still happening. Will we be able to come back and grab a game winner? From the looks of things, we might be playing a replay because, yeah, I don't know. I think both defenses are just gonna, you know, kind of hold their ground, and I think this one is gonna end in a 1-1 draw. But there we go. We aren't gonna be losing this game from the looks of it. Great goal there from our attackers, and I would be correct in saying it would end in a 1-1 draw, guys. There you have it. There will be a replay in the FA Cup. This is only our first game of the competition. We would have loved to win it, but a replay, guys, that is going to be a very crucial match, and we will be playing it here. Well, it's going to take place in this episode coming up next. But for now in this one, Callus with the goal. Your boy Lucas Lorenzo only conceding 1 goal. We managed to grab a bunch of saves as well, but this one is going to end in a 1-1 draw. So in the replay for the FA Cup, we weren't selected in the starting 11, but we ended up winning 2-0. So we're going to be advancing to the next round of that competition, which is awesome to see. Later that day at home, well, we arrived back and I decided to flip on the TV because today was a big day. They would be announcing the team of the year and the Ballon d'Or winner. And this is just something that right now I'm watching on my TV, but in a few years from now, this could be us at this award ceremony, potentially being in the team of the year or even winning the Ballon d'Or. This year's winner, look who it is. Cristiano Ronaldo winning the award, Player of the Year, Ballon d'Or winner for Ronaldo. And in real life, have you guys seen the news? He might be making a transfer to Juventus. That would be crazy if it happens, but that was what I was doing today in between games, watching that award ceremony, and we were back to work in the Premier League straight after this, ladies and gentlemen, getting into another game here. It is going to be against Huddersfield Town. And this is one of those games where, you know, Huddersfield Town, they don't sound like too tough of an opponent, but they're actually higher up in the table than us right now, and we can't take this one lightly. Ever since we had to sit out in the last episode for like 2 months because the manager, you guys know the whole storyline, he wanted to give the backup keeper another opportunity to play, and he really didn't perform too well. They've set us in a little bit of a hole right here. We got some ground to make up if we want to finish, you know, in the top 10 or yeah, even in the top 15. You guys can see we're not even on the list right there. Huddersfield Town is going to be 11th in the Premier League. I want to say we're 14th in the Premier League, and we're only a few points back from being in a relegation zone, guys. So we need points. If not, we might end up in that relegation zone sooner rather than later. And with Fulham being new to the Premier League, we don't want that to happen. Look at this, though. We go on and concede this goal, and this is just a tough one to concede. It is going to be Moy, the Australian. This goal was very, very difficult for me. You can see I'm focused on the attacker right here, and it's just a really sweaty pass into the box, and it's just a really easy finish right there from Moy. Not much we can do right there. I try to dive, and honestly don't know what that dive was right there. That's what I'm saying about Lucas Lorenzo being low rated, is he's going to make mistakes like that because we're not like a 90 overall. Saves like that are going to be very, very difficult for us. 23rd minute, though, chances for us to make some saves, and we're diving, making this one right here. This one was very nice, though, actually. It was going near post, and we dove, saved that one, parrying it out of play. Wow, we didn't even touch it. What am I saying? We didn't even make the save right there. It was just a missed shot. That is awful commentating on my part, boys. But this time, though, we're making the save, diving to our right. 37th minute, that would be the end, though, guys, of the first half. And as we end this half, guys, I want to talk to you guys for a little bit. What do you guys think about the future of Lucas Lorenzo remaining here at Fulham for at least the end of the season? Maybe, that is, if we get some offers here in the transfer window. We'll see if that happens. But in the meantime, will we end up, you know, at the end of the season becoming like an 80 overall and potentially going to a bigger side? That is still to be determined. Which kind of teams would you like to see Lucas Lorenzo play for? A little bit of that down below in the comment section. And look at this. We concede a penalty, and it might very well be 2-0 after this. The shot was saved by me, but after the shot, just an awful challenge. Like, what even is that from our defender? Terrible, man. Terrible. Moy steps up to the spot. We're going to dive left once again. I need to start diving right because that seems to be the place where everyone shoots it. Hazard shot his penalty there in the last episode. This time, Moy shoots it to the right. We need to start diving that way, I think, guys, because the left just hasn't been working out for us. It's just kind of a guessing game. It's a 50-50 shot, and we've been losing every single time. So far in penalties, we have been unable to save 2 of them, and then one of the penalties hit off the crossbars. So technically, I don't know if that really counts as a save, but it was a missed PK. Here, though, it is going to be 2-0, and it's looking like we're going to drop points. Yeah, once again, guys, in the Premier League, Fulham could be in relegation zone before you know it. 2-0, though, is going to be the score right here, guys. Later on in the game, though, there would be chances for us to come back into things. 85th minute, this time, it's going to be Fulham who are awarded the penalty and a chance to cut this lead in half late in the game. Will we be able to? This one was, well, I don't even know what to say about this penalty. Just a very, very weak challenge, and our attacker there kind of just falls over. But we'll take the penalty right here, though. It is going to be Mitrovic who puts it in. 2-1, lead cut in half. But I don't think it's going to be enough for us to really do anything in this game. We need another goal within the next probably like 5 minutes of this game, or things are going to be all but over. And there would be a chance for our opposition right here. Huddersfield Town for a chance to make it 3-1. We make the save. That is how the game would end, though, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 is going to be your final score here. And more points, once again, being dropped. We're probably dropping to, I would say, maybe 16th, 17th in the Premier League. This is going to be a battle against relegation for the rest of the season, I think, guys. And it's going to be a very difficult one. We'll see what we can do. But for now, it's going to be a 2-1 defeat to Huddersfield Town. We need results in the next episode, or things could be looking rough for Fulham. Later on the next day, I decided to grab some coffee with one of my teammates and discuss what has been going on in the transfer window, what he thinks is going to happen, and what I think is going to happen. And I received a text message from an unknown number. Very interesting conversation that took place. Take a look. So, is this a team who's looking to potentially sign me? Or could we have a stalker on our hands? Who is this? You guys will find out soon enough.